been fair. First of all, I want to commend the INEC for conducting well their staffs, and they were time and they were on time and they came early, and I think they mastered how to use the beavers, and they have made the entire voting process as good as seamless. So I want to say thank you to them for for being proactive in what they're doing, and also I think we had a low turnout. So I'm confused in the process. I'm not sure if it is a low turnout or it's because the process was seamless and faster. So, but then it's you don't have all the polling units crowded like as was during the presidential. But the amount of time used to accreditate voters then was about almost 8 minutes per person. But now it's less than 58 seconds. And so it's a bit faster. But if you check, you will also notice that there's a bit of voters apathy, and people didn't really come out to vote. Well, I'm certain when the results are out, we'll be able to tell the difference from the presidential election from the governorship election. And so I think people just stayed back. They decided to
Franchise.
disenfranchise themselves from the entire process. So I think, beyond that, I think a lot more people who didn't vote the last time came out this time around, especially our old women and old fathers. They actually came out, and they performed their civic obligations and responsibilities. First of all, I want to congratulate His Excellency Babajide Sanwo for I know he has become a second time governor of Lagos State. They never really had a contestant. They never had anybody who was contesting anything. Governor Babajide Sanwo is a silent achiever who has done massively well. Of all the governors that have ruled Lagos State, I think he's one of the best of them. And he has performed fantastically well in terms of infrastructure development, be it from the health sector to the transport sector, to educational sector. He's touched basically all the aspects of his team's agenda, and I think he has done very well. I want to say to our youth, I want to say a big thank you to all of you. You have become the third force in politics, and what you've done is you have reawoken the spirit of those who have been very docile in their political activities as well as their representation. And now they know it's not as easy as it used to be. Now they know that you don't have to, once you're elected, you don't have to sit. You must get up and work. So if you want to come back, you have to work. So I want to say a big thank you to them. But I think what's important is that we must continue to reorientate to understand that not not everything we read on social media is true. And we must continue to enlighten them that the process of governance is not something that happens overnight. So I think it's good, and I just want to charge them that beyond being free bonds, I think it's time for you to become part of the process of selecting or electing your leaders. It's not when you have to choose between the best of the bad ones. So it starts from the process of selecting who is going to represent you through the primary. So you have to be actively involved in politics from the primary level. So you have to belong to a political party. And free bonds, our youth are so amazing that they have strong will. They have strong will, and that has shown in the presidential election. And we have seen the capacity of what they can do. But I think what is most important is that we must continue to guide them or guide ourselves, because I'm youth as well, on how things are done and how it should be done. And the wokeness should be the right part of governance. So yes, and I want to Babajide Sanwo-Olu, His Excellency the Governor. I think he has done very well with the youth. He has been there for the youth, and with the few things that happened during the NSAS, he has been able to warm his way back into the heart of the people, and he has a lot to prove to them. He has to prove to the youth that he is the governor for the youth, and that he believes in the youth. And I hope, and I'm saying, I'm putting it to him that his next cabinet should have a reflection of the youth in it, so that he can carry as many people as possible. Let's have youthful representation in the just as he became commissioner to His Excellency. Let's have youthful representation in this cabinet. Let's see the reflection in it, so that way the youth will believe more in him. So I just want to congratulate him because whether by hook or by crook, whether either ways he's going to become the governor again.
Before the Yoruba version, the ninth assembly is winding up in a couple of months. What should the Russians, Nigeria, because a whole lot of assemblies, state assemblies also look up to policy and styles of the Lagos House of Assembly. They adopt it in their own various states. So what should Lagosians, especially those, just like they have mentioned, some of those youth that still have some wounds in their mind as regards to what has happened in the past, how what should they expect from the 10th Assembly, which effectively you will be part of
You,
the
you know, I'm glad I'm a member of the House of Assembly, Lagos State. The experience is overwhelming, and this can only be done through the leadership of the House. We have the best speaker in the entire Africa, Right Honorable Dr. Mudashiva Jayobasa. He's the foremost speaker amongst all speakers. He's an embodiment of knowledge. And he's been able to steer the ship of the House of Assembly greatly, I mean, to success. And you would understand that the House of Assembly is not a rubber stamp house. It's a house that stands for itself and they fight the cause of the people. It's the people's representation. It's the people's house. So, Right Honorable Mudashi Rabasa is also contesting, and then and I wish him victory. And I know he's the one. I'm not even sure if anybody's contesting against him. He's a grand master, and and he's coming back to give us the wealth, and he will speak again. There's a lot we the young ones are learning from his leadership, and we appreciate every time we've been at the plenary, we've appreciated him, and the house is learning. The house is learning, and the house is growing faster. Even the National Assembly, they take you from the House of Assembly. We've been the former House of Assembly, and we've always stood for the people. In fact, during the EXAS, we're the first to even answer them and to listen to them, and we give them a special plenary session. And when they came, and then we give, not we give, we had what we call a special plenary session for them, and then we sent their message directly to Mr. President, and it was a resolution on the floor of the House, and we sent to Mr. President. The 505 was granted, and then Mr. Governor also went with it, and then he did everything possible. So we and those that were affected by the EXAS, the house was proactive enough to even bring most of them together. Those that lost their properties, that businesses, and the house has been there. The house was put up too many bills, even right under the leadership of Mudashiva Jayabasa. The foremost one is the neighborhood watch. This was his idea, and then he brought it to life, and that is one of the things that we have been fighting for community policing and state policing. So these and many more are things that we already have in the pipeline. We have lots of bills that we are yet to finish the third reading and to pass it to law that will benefit directly to the grassroots. So yes, I'm very positive, and I think Lagos State will do fantastically well this 10th assembly and the next administration.